Good morning. I'm here. Computer problems this morning, like you can't believe, but I'm here and I'm joined by Sharon. We're here. All right. It's after 8. You ready to do this?
Oh, yeah.
I don't even have my timer ready.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound a little bit
Okay.
in a can-ish, but yeah,
Yeah, it's okay. My headphones don't play my own voice to me, so it's like
I know.
dead in my ears. You know what I mean? And my other headphones do. So whatever.
Do they really? I
Oh
need your
well,
other
because I got
headphones.
that microphone. I got an analog to MIDI setup in there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yes.
recording. I'm not
Yes.
in the booth.
Not in the isolation booth, huh?
See, correct.
All right. Okay, here we go. I got it. Sorry for all the discombobulation today. Man, oh man.
Discombobulation. That's a big word, John.
It is a big word.
Include it in your writing sprint. Free prompt today. Just kidding.
Go.
Oh.
Well, that was productive, but not in the way it should have been.
Well,
So
flexibility and adaptation abound. So we made it.
you actually made me feel pretty good about this quite a while ago. You probably don't even remember it, but I was like stressing out because I was spending so much time on the business side at one point. I think it was probably during a release period, and you were like, "Are you advancing your career? Are you working on your career during these hours?" And I was 100% working on my career, which is what I'm doing. I'm just not putting words on, like I'm not writing,
Oh,
and so I
yeah.
start to feel guilty about that. But I mean, I'm down to the wire. It's like what 4 weeks now.
Things
So
have to happen. I mean,
yeah,
everybody likes to go into a beautiful hotel lobby and look at all of the fixtures and say, what a beautiful, but they don't know anything about the plumbing. They don't know anything about the
right,
electrical. They don't know anything about the
right.
drywall or the paint. And that's all the stuff you got to do behind the scenes, girl.
Yep.
Being an indie author is not just button seat typing on that keyboard,
I know, right, but I still have to make sure I prioritize that,
Yeah,
otherwise
for
I'll
sure.
run out of books, right?
Yeah, and that's why
Good
we're here, right?
right. Good morning, Melody. I am
Good
happy today. So,
morning.
Tracy says I didn't get the notification, so I started an old one, but then it was like, "No, I better check again." LOL, now it pops up because
Yay!
because I had tech issues. My laptop was being super wonky this morning, and I did sleep in. I overslept some. Good morning, Piper. I don't want to forget you. I broke my phone this weekend. So
Yikes.
I've had to have my phone number switch over to my daughter's phone, old phone, which is in pretty good shape. So like I'm glad I don't need a brand new phone. And it just isn't like everything isn't set up right. So my alarm didn't go off and
I
so anyway.
love your little hair tie.
Oh, it stinks. It's just a scrunchie, but I love
Is
it.
it a
You know me.
bandana-like look? I thought it was
It's a
polka
bandana.
dots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's a
Oh, that's
bandana type
cute.
look. Yeah, you know
Yeah,
me.
it's really adorable.
I'm so lazy. So
What do
like
you mean?
anytime I can throw my hair up in a bun, I'm good. Like
Well, see, you did the smart thing and you bought a cute ponytail holder. See what I mean? Because then it makes just a normal
yeah.
bun. Not me. I got the old elastic in here today. That's not fun. But my ponytail is curly.
I bought it because I bought it at Claire's over a year ago, and I thought my girls were gonna love it. And they never wear it, so guess what? I wear
I
it all the time.
know.
I probably bought it for myself thinking, "Oh, the girls will love this."
Yeah, well, isn't that the fun of having
Right,
kids? You have an excuse
right,
to buy a bunch of things like Marshmallow Peeps that you would like
yeah,
never buy otherwise.
right. Oh, it's 8:30 already. I see what
Oh,
you said, Teresa. She said such a good point, Jamie. I agree, but we started late, so we wanna get back on track, though, so we will chat some more after this. How about that?
yes, yes, yes.
So I do wanna hear what everyone else is writing, what they're working on this morning, whether you're writing or working on your business aspect. Why is this there we go. And that's how you do it. We're halfway through, ladies and gentlemen.
What'd you work on, Jen?
My email sequence, because it was bad. Like, it's one of those things, like, you set it and forget it, right? Until you change out your email gift, your freebie. So
all
I
that
hadn't.
stuff needs maintenance. Ugh.
So I thought I had done it. I thought I had fixed it, and I realized that there were like still mentions of the fact that I'd given them Searching for Anna, which I hadn't. So I just went back in and fixed it, and I was kind of like trying to figure out how I was going to do this one email that really focuses on Esther's story because I wanted them to read into that, and I just fixed it and I said, "Did you know that this is book 2? Here's a little snippet from book 1." So
sometimes
all done with
it's
that.
all it takes, you know.
Yeah, and I know this is newsletter talk type stuff, but I also went back through and made sure I didn't have the word free in anything because that'll put you into promotions, and trying to not be stuck in promotions. I wanted to go right to, because most, like a huge majority of my readers are Gmail, and Gmail will stick you in promotions if they see the word free. So
Piper's wanting to know, how did it go when you gave away your book? Weren't we going to talk about that on the podcast? So
yes, so
yeah, we didn't do the podcast because it was Good Friday. So
we're gonna talk about next week.
Yeah,
it's good. Sorry to keep making you wait, but I still am doing some things with it that I want to be able to like have a good report on. So
yeah, it's gonna be pretty thorough when we talk about it. So Jen just doesn't want to really repeat herself. You know what I mean?
Right. Piper says I made it as high as number 4 in Free Christian Fantasy at the end of last week.
I hope she got a screen grab of that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's very, very awesome. Yeah, so
did everybody write? Like, are people writing in the chat? We haven't had a chance to, like, this morning has been so busy, right?
I know. Piper says I'm finally back in. Okay, yeah. I'm just not ready. It's not that I'm trying to tease. Well, maybe I'm a little bit trying to tease you, but no, I'm really just want to have all my ducks in a row to really be able to answer the question properly. But yes, all right. First of all, she said she's back to writing. She had a rough start of the week. Me too, girl. So yes, I made my book perma free, and it has been doing well because of that. But that's again, that's really all I want to say, because I'm still gathering data, and so I have an answer to like
Jen,
really give you guys.
You are so like responsible to put all your ducks in a row. Like, my ducks are in a kiddie pool in the backyard and they're climbing out.
Oh, you're dark.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know. We're so opposite in so many ways. We're so alike and then so opposite in so many other ways. It's funny. So yeah, so what is everyone doing? So we're not so harried in this break. We have a couple extra minutes we can talk about. You want to share what you're working on, Jamie?
I am actually working on my newsletter.
Yay.
The first week we didn't have newsletter chat, and I was like, I don't want to do my newsletter. So I'm doing it though. So getting there.
Teresa says she got 19 words, lol, but I'm tweaking this chapter and trying to figure out how to insert a scene break. I think I've got it. So next one I'll be on a new chapter.
The thinking it out part is that plumbing in the wall. You know what I mean? You got to figure it out. You got to make the choice sometime, you know?
Right. Yep. So anywho, I finished that. So now I can like move on to something else, which is like very exciting for me.
I know, right? That's what productivity is. Just checking them things off, one little thing at a time.
I get to highlight one more thing on my to-do list.
Yay! I'm doing National Poetry Month, sort of. Somehow I think I skipped a day. But what is happening is I'm writing them when I feel like it and then scheduling them to post. The point is to write 30 or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So anyway, I don't know how many I did, but I'm really writing songs and then just calling them poems. Does that count? I don't really know what a poem is, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's what a song is a poem set to music, right? That's what I would say.
I would agree. That's what I would say. But like, I was an English major, but then I didn't finish college. So maybe they would have taught me that in like the 4th year of college. Maybe that's when you get to learn how to identify a poem for sure.
How much do you actually remember from college? Like, There are some things that I remember, but most of it is not anything
I remember
education
wishing I
based.
wasn't there, which is why I never went, which is why I dropped out.
I really loved college, but I really loved the social aspect of it more. I mean, I did well. Don't I mean I could blah, blah, blah all I want, but
I
like
should
I
have
don't
went away.
I felt like I was like really learning, but now I don't remember. And I swear 5 years out I didn't remember half of anything. So,
It's only
but
as an adult that I realized I should have went away. Like the getting away
mhm.
and going to college would have done something very well, very good for me. But
Yes.
as a young person, you don't know what you don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So you can just
Oh,
only advise your kids. Oops, time to go.
yep. Yeah, sorry guys. Right, exactly. All right, here we go. Okay, there we go. We got quiet really fast and it wasn't even ready. I don't know what happened. I was busy working away. I went to get coffee and came back. Everything was fine, but I didn't turn my camera back on. And I'm busy working, and all of a sudden I look over here and it says that there was like I wasn't even it completely kicked me out of StreamYard. So sorry about that.
I checked when the music stopped and it was 9:21, so I didn't bother to reach out because I knew the sprint would be over in 4 minutes.
Right. That was weird. I don't know why it kicked me out. I don't know if it's my internet or my laptop. I'm having all kinds of weird issues. Clearly, at the beginning of the day was my laptop, but I'm thinking my internet's giving me some fits. Piper says, I love college. I love learning. And number 2, I went back in my 40s and excelled as a young
Right.
person. Not so much. That was me.
That would be
Well,
me. Yeah.
I did okay in college the first time, but then I went back for my teaching certificate and my master's degree and like got 4 points, like 4.0, because I
Mhm.
was like, it just at a different place, right? And I love learning. I love it. But so I just was enjoying social life,
It's
I
all
think,
about
too much.
mindset and attitude and all of that stuff, which none of that was right with me in the day.
Me
So
too. Same here.
mhm. We
So
all got learning and growing to do when we're young. I just have to remember if my children make choices that I think are maybe, I just have to remember that I did that stuff too, you know?
yeah, exactly. And I do think there is a lot of value, like you said, in going away or just struggling through college when you're that age, because you get, even if you don't get anything out of the education system, you get something out of that process. Like I'm glad I did it. Like so even and I got a degree out of it. I don't remember anything from it, but that makes a big difference having a degree, right? So and here I am. I'm actually using a lot of it as a writer, to be honest. Even though I went to school to be in communications, like all the design stuff and the website stuff that all started then. And then being a teacher, so much of the writing classes I had to take to teach writing, I'm using now for myself. So, okay. Piper,
Excuse me.
ooh, I
That
got a
hurt.
3.96. So mad to find out A plus doesn't give you extra, but an A minus will take away.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
annoying.
that's ugly. Teresa said I got about 100 words. Now I'm moving on to the next chapter. Good for
Good for
you.
you. Yeah.
That's awesome.
She figured
I
out what tricky scene thing she was working on. That's really a win there. That'll make
Yep.
you feel good all day to figure something like that out.
Mhm. So much of life goes into what we write, right? Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
In my
So
house, we call
crazy.
it the sausage grinder. My life goes in and it just all comes out here in the fingers, you know?
That's funny. That's a really good
Mhm.
example. So, I worked on uploading, searching or not searching, avoiding Esther. So since
Ooh.
yeah, so I've been taking the time I delisted it through Ingram Spark, and now I am uploading it to all of the places that I uploaded Anna, but not for free. This is for
Good for
because
you, because
I have no
that's
idea.
ugly work to do, and you did it. Good job.
Thank you. I have no idea how many sales I've had the past couple of weeks with Anna because I can't track it. I won't know for a couple months. And so, anyways, yeah, now I will know. So I'm in the process of doing that. It's just tedious. This is what I'm doing. This tedious stuff. But at the end of it, I'll be much happier, right? So
Yes, Teresa, mixed reviews about a sausage grinder. Teresa's like, sausage is this. We're not supposed to think about how it's made. I know, Teresa, but that's why it's sausage, because it's not all good that goes in there, is it? But when it
right.
comes out at the end, no one would guess what it's made of. Oh, Piper says she had to come up with 13 names of students in a class to figure out the mix. Well, see, that's the kind of work that you do that does not result in words on page, but you have to do it as a writer. Like, you have to solve these problems for your reader, or your reader is not going to like your book. So, good
That's
job.
to go back to your original analogy, that's the plumbing and the drywall and the electrical that no one notices. They
All
only
right. Well,
see the
the
final product.
analogy queen needs a break before her 10 o'clock writing. So, bye to everyone. Love you. Mwah.
Bye. Thank you,
Have
Jamie.
fun. Happy sprinting. Bye.
Bye. done. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that was frustrating at first, but actually ended up being pretty productive. So, for those of you, and maybe you've experienced this, Piper, because I know that you just went through and done perma-free. Apple is not my friend. So first of all, it wouldn't, oh gosh, the 27th. On the 27th, I struggled for 2.5 hours with them on the phone. They kept transferring me, could not figure out why they could not get me an account. I had an iTunes like account, like I had a Apple ID, whatever. Anyway, come to find out it's because I didn't have a credit card on file because I've never purchased anything from Apple. Like I even bought my laptop used. Like I never downloaded music from them, nothing. And that was it, but it didn't tell me that. So we figured that out. But then I had to wait for them to send me like a letter saying, okay, now you can go and put your information. There's like a waiting period where they have to go and make sure that like it's legit, whatever. They never sent me the email and I kept going back and checking. And I went and I just rewatched. I have Self-Publishing Formula 101. I went and rewatched the first like 10 minutes of the Apple thing. And I'm like, and I went back and I clicked something different. And there it was. It was ready for me to move on, but they never told me. So it was very frustrating. And it took me almost the entire time to figure that out. But now I'm in there and putting in my tax ID and all that stuff. And I think it's another waiting period after that. Ooh. But at least I'm headed the right direction. Teresa says 164 to start the new chapter. Yay, getting a feel for the guys. That's awesome. Piper says she's going through Draft to Digital. Oh, for everything? I went Draft to Digital, but I went direct to Apple, direct to Kobo, and direct to Barnes & Noble, and Amazon, obviously, so that I can run promotions and I can actually have, like, I can see my actual numbers and like that. So, yeah. And then I did Draft to Digital for all like the kind of the outlying stuff and libraries and things like that. So, yes, Amazon is separate for me too. I haven't had to change anything on Amazon because I had automatically published directly to them. So it's a little bit of extra work going directly to these other retailers. I know Draft to Digital would make it easier, but then I wouldn't have as much control. And I learned my lesson with Ingram Spark. Don't get me wrong, I love Ingram Spark. They are a fabulous company. My paperbacks, when I buy them from Ingram Spark, are just so much nicer. The quality, the pictures, everything is just brighter and clearer. Like I don't even know if I can show you. I don't think I even have my Amazon ones. Oh, I do. Because I have the originals with all of the marks in them somewhere. Unless I pulled them out to show somebody. I'm sure you guys are enjoying seeing the back of my head. So I do keep them with all the tabs in it for my copy editor. It's just kind of what I do. But that's weird. Maybe I pulled them out recently because I've been doing lots of editing. But anyway, like you can't tell, but like the quality is just amazing. Just don't do your ebooks through them. I might go back in though after I've gotten everything done, and I might republish the ebooks through Ingram Spark because I can't find a way to get into Google Play Playbooks. Draft to Digital doesn't have a door in, and you can't do it directly. So I might do that because I think I was getting sales over there. I don't know. I don't want to pass up any opportunities, right? So who knows? Anywho, this is a talk for next Friday. This Friday, we are talking about tools for authors. Man, it's going to be 81 here today. It's really bright. We're going to talk about tools that we use individually that we feel help our author journey. So it's going to be a fun time to chat with you guys to see what you think, what you use as well. Teresa says Draft to Digital, Kobo, Amazon, Apple, and what were the others? Okay, so Ingram Spark I use for print. Go to Amazon and do your print and your ebook through them. I use Ingram Spark for print, like if I want to get into regular bookstores and like that, or have my editions published for like for me to sell or for giveaways and like that. There's beautiful quality. Kobo is huge. If you're in the United States, you don't realize how big it is, but Kobo is worldwide in places that Amazon isn't, and it's big in Canada too. I get a lot of business actually from Kobo. Apple and Barnes and Noble. Barnes and Noble, when I first started, you could not publish directly. You had to go through something like Ingram Spark or Drafted Digital or like that. And I'm not sure that they even Drafted Digital had access to Barnes and Noble back in the day. But now they have their own publishing for their direct publishing for authors. So you can create an account at press.barnesandnoble.com and you can directly publish to them. So, but through Ingram Spark, I was in Barnes and Noble. Like I was on bookshelves, like locally at least, and anyone else could go walk into a Barnes and Noble and request that they put it on the bookshelves. So, which that was exciting. So Piper says I ordered author print copies from Drafted Digital in February and haven't received it yet. What? I'm thinking something must be going on that I haven't figured out yet. LOL. I would not be LOLing that. I'd be stressing. So Drafted Digital has just recently rolled out print. So I'm not glad you're going through this, but I'm interested in this, Piper. I want you to keep me updated on this because this is something we should talk about on the podcast for everyone else to know. Like I think they're a great company, but if they're struggling with the print, then maybe we authors should maybe back off until they figure it out. You can also order author copies from Amazon. So some people don't want to purchase ISBNs for their print books, and so they just go through Amazon, or and then they can order their author copies that way. I choose, for lots of reasons that we don't even need to unpack right now, but I choose to purchase ISBNs. I actually put them on my ebooks too, which I know you don't have to. I just have this thing about I want all my books to like be linked together. And so it probably isn't necessary, but I haven't made the decision what I'm going to do with Phoebe's book, if I'm going to ESPN or ISBN it or not. So ESPN it. No, ISBN it. So I don't know. I know they're in the self-publishing world. It's a very strong conversation that self-publishers are like, do not buy ISBNs for your ebook. But I've already bought a bunch of them, so I just don't know if I'm going to put one on my ebook or not. So, Teresa says I'm planning to do that too. Piper says I ordered copies from Amazon too and already have those. That's why I know I made the mistake of white pages when my others are cream. Yes. I remember you talking to us about that. Yeah, I would reach out to Drafted Digital because again, it's a new area for them and they need to hear. This is what I feel about businesses. They need to hear when their customers are not satisfied. Otherwise, they're not going to fix it. And if there is just some sort of like quirky thing happening, they may not even see it yet because again, this is new for them. They're ironing out the wrinkles of this, right? Teresa says, I'm going to buy a bulk pack of ISBNs and that will hold me accountable to publishing more later. Yes, that's what I did too. That's exactly how I felt. Like, well, I've invested the money. Better do it. That's exactly how I did. I wish I had bought a bigger pack. I think that after this one's done, I want to buy a bigger pack. But yeah, I'm in this for the long haul. So that's kind of how I felt about it too. And luckily I have a husband that is very supportive of that too and felt the same way. So I know because it is a financial investment. But when you start investing finances into your business, you start investing time and effort into your business, right? Piper says, but I ordered regular books from Amazon and author copies from Drafted Digital. I don't know if I need to approve before they will print, but I'm not going to if I don't like it. Oh. Yeah, let's hope that that's it so that you don't get a bunch of books you like ordered and you don't like the inside of them, right? Yeah, good point. All right. Well, I am nowhere near done today, but I can hear my children moving around. So I already saw them and gave them kisses when I went up for coffee a little bit ago. But my husband has the rest of the week off after today. He's injured, if you guys remember that. And so he's only on light duty and he has a cast, so he's not allowed to drive. So in the interim, he's riding with somebody, and the person he rides with is having cataract surgery. So that means he doesn't have a ride to work, and which he's fine because he's ready for some time off again because it's a heavy cast, and by the end of the day he's sore. So, but that just means that my schedule will be like out the window because there are things he can work one-handed. He's been approved for one-handed work, and we have still some remodeling stuff to do. So that means I'll be doing like some work with him, which I'm excited about, get some things done. So I'm going to be working a lot today to try to get to a point where I feel pretty good. I'm trying to get my newsletter done, and yeah, I have so much left to do on my to-do list. So, but anyway, it's everyone have a great day today, and I will see you all Friday morning for the podcast, hopefully. So, all right, later, everyone. Bye.